Seattle Review.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard Keith say it already. Welcome to episode 24. This is the Raw April 10th, 2023 my live reaction, live react like review and Keith's TV review live in Seattle in my own home city, and I was there live in front of the hard camera. You were able to see me holding up my Cody Rhodes sign, my subscribe to Wrestle Relaunch sign. If you were able to read that, and if you came from that sign, I know one person did because we went up one subscriber when I checked. So if you did, thank you so much to that one person who had the time to look up Wrestle Relaunch when they were on Raw, when they were bored of that women's tag team match. But furthermore, this was I
Yeah,
honestly had fun there. It was a pretty fun show, but I'm gonna kick it off with main event. I'm gonna talk about what happened before the Raw tapings. You had Zoe Stark. I'm a huge fan of Zoe Stark. She's really fun. She's really good. Versus Nikki Cross. It was a good
yeah.
match. They had their backs and they had their back and forths. It was a good match. It was a little lackluster. I'm not gonna lie. Nikki Cross won. She beat Zoe Stark, which I had a little bit of an issue with, but it was whatever. And then the second match for main event was really, really fucking fun. It was Dolph Ziggler versus Tyler Bate. Keith, that match was really fun.
I'm sure it was. Those
The
guys can go.
those guys can fucking go. Tyler Bate obviously took the L, but if you guys watch it next week on Hulu, I think you guys should give it a watch. It was really fun, or on YouTube, or whatever main event comes out on. It's a really fun match. The super kick. We got one super kick, Young Bucks, and Tyler Bate did his maneuvers. Dolph Ziggler did his thing, and it was fun. The crowd loved it. Ziggles. I always love to see Ziggles live, so it was cool. All right.
Yeah, Ziggles finally gets the win after, like 6 months of being buried.
I bought a Cody hat, a Cody shirt. I got an autograph, Cody's autograph. Um, I bought some gummies and water, and I saw a bunch of beautiful Wing Eagle titles from fans. I wish they would sell those, and I would have bought a replica myself because I would buy a fucking Wing Eagle replica. I want a Wing Eagle replica. It's beautiful. But furthermore, it was packed. 10,000 plus people in attendance. There was only like 95 tickets left, and I'm pretty sure they got bought out as the show went on. Usually that's what happens. So yeah, we more seats than AEW. Anyway, this is enough about AEW. Raw kicks off with Rey Mysterio coming out. He cuts a promo about his son, and then Dominik comes out, basically shits on Rey Mysterio, and then he's like, "Why don't you?" Rey's like, "Why don't you fight me, huh?" And then he's like, "Nope, you'll fight Finn Balor." And Finn Balor comes out, smiling, doing his little smirky hands and everything. He's also, by the way, busty, but like busty, like busted as well.
Musty!
Uh, Finn Balor is also work.
Somebody in the comments after this video, somebody in the comments, please let Spongy T know what that word means.
Oh, jeez. No, no, sorry. It's a slip out word. Anyway, Finn Balor, he still has the staples and he has his fucked up leg. Um, he for being injured, like hurt and fight, it was a good match. It was a fun match. I was glad to see Ray live. Okay, Keith. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen Ray live in my entire life, but I've always wanted to see Ray live. I did. Keith. I remember Keith texting me on Snapchat. Not Sponge marking out for Rey Mysterio pop. That shit was
Yeah.
fun. That shit was funny.
Well, if you guys don't know, Sponge was there, right? So it's like when I was watching him live on TV and I saw him, I took a screenshot of my TV, like, and I sent it to him with the caption saying, "I found Waldo." It was so funny.
But what makes it funnier is the people next to me were also wearing the same Cody shirt, so it kind of also makes sense. He
Yeah.
found Waldo. But furthermore, I love the match. Finn Balor and Ray. That was a fun match. What did you think?
I could when the Royal Rumble came and went and we saw fucking like we had all the possibilities of all the possible matchups. Even though Ray didn't come out, I was Ray Mysterio versus Finn Balor is always a dream match for people. Everybody wanted to see it. So I had no problem seeing this because I'm one of those people who wanted to see it.
But I didn't like the ending. It was a good match, but shit ending.
There's too much interference. Like it's all WWE is now is interference.
And Dominik hits him with the chains, and then could coop the crop or whatever, coop that crop or
Look
whatever.
to crap.
And then 1, 2, 3, the
Somebody in
judge.
the comments after this video, tell them what that one means too.
Oh Jesus. Anyway, Then we get a segment on. We get like a backstage promo of someone. I remember because the lady next to me was. We couldn't hear what the fuck the promo was saying. The audio was bad, and we're like, "What the fuck are
Yeah, it was
you?
Lita getting it was Lita getting her ass kicked.
What did she say?" It was funny as fuck. And then Lita got jumped by mystery person. No one knows, and Raquel and Liv are there, and Becky rushes. It
I
was.
knew I knew who it was.
I knew who it was too. I was like, it was fucking.
I
We'll
said
get
it
there.
to
We'll
my
get there. We'll get there. But then
I'm
they.
not naming names. I said it to my TV and I got up and I walked out to go smoke.
And then Trish Stratus is like, you know what? I'll wrestle with you. Her music hits. I go. It was cool. The nostalgia was there. I never got to see her live because I was fucking like a fetus when she was still wrestling. When she retired, and fucking what was it?
And then
And
the challengers. And then the
oh
challengers came out.
Jesus. Oh Jesus.
And this is now the fourth video in a row. Sponge, he may have marked out for Rey Mysterio, but boy, did he mark out for Liv Morgan.
These false accusations.
I would have thought he was Macario at that point, how bad he marked out for Liv Morgan.
Hey.
See him giggling? You hear him giggling? That's how you know he did it.
All right. I don't have any memory of that scenario,
But,
but the
but before the match started, when the ring announcer was doing her introductions, you just saw Sponge in the middle of the TV holding out the sign that says "Subscribe to Wrestle Relaunch."
it was funny too.
So
It was literally right by their
yeah,
heads, which made it even more funnier.
yeah.
Like it was funny, but there was that. The match was it was it was I like for all four of those all three of those women, and like it was an okay. It was like I'm not gonna give it I'll give it like a C plus match kind of thing. Like Trish botched here and there, like that botch
Well,
thing.
you got to give it higher than that just because of the ending and how it
Oh
and
yeah, I'll
how
give it a B. I'll give it a B. Is
after
that fair?
after the aftermath went.
Is that fair? B.
Yeah, B's fair.
I liked it. I like that Liv and Rhea won, or Rhea, fuck, Liv and Raquel won. Congratulations to Liv. The last time I met her, when I met her, she was the women's champion, and now she's the tag champion, which is cool.
He
Um,
marked out that time
oh Jesus. Then,
too.
but Trish did botch. It was hilarious. I got to see her do the Stratisfaction. She botched the fucking. She tagged in Becky, did her move, and then went to pin Liv for some reason for when she wasn't tagged in, and then Becky did her leg drop. But once the match ended, obviously Trish costed them the match, and Becky and Lita or Trish are about to like just talking, and then Becky's about to walk away. Trish smacks her in the back, and then boom, boom, kicks her, and then I was over there making a crazy shock face, hoping the camera would get me. It was a stupid like, oh my god, no way, like some stupid face, but they didn't get me. I was like, hopefully I'll do some stupid oh my god face, and maybe they'll get to me, but no, they didn't. But um, that it was a B. I mean, I called that Trish was gonna turn heel. I was like, yeah, Trish is gonna turn heel on them, whatever. But hope I
Yes, and now I get to say when Lita was jumped in the back and they're like, we didn't see who did it. I was like, yeah, no, Trish did this shit. I got up and I left and I went to go smoke.
for following more, we did get not wait, what the
Furthermore,
sorry, no, I got like a weird pop up on fucking the Bleacher Report.
Lashley and Bronson Reed.
No, hold on
Yeah,
now, hold on now.
yeah.
Don't forget that they
Don't
called.
forget to pick up your copy of WWE 2K23 Icon Edition. You can play as Bad Bunny. You can play in all the new match types, including War Games. War Games!
Don't for,
Please sponsor us,
don't forget
WWE
that it's
2K.
not a hospital that Lita went to, a local
Oh,
medical
it's
facility.
a local medical facility. Yeah, no, that's right.
Then I saw the Andre the Giant trophy getting built, and I was like, oh, dun 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 dun. Let me
Oh,
tell you
shit.
this. I
You
was
found me.
oh shit, jeez. I love Bobby. I loved seeing him live. Bronson Reed and Bobby blew that fucking ring apart. It was fun to watch him slam him. It was suplex him, upperplex him. I mean, it was fun. And but the shit that scared me the most in that match was the fucking pyro. I know the first pyro in the stage, right? Like the Dudley Boy pyro, but
Yeah.
I knew that one. But Bobby goes up to the top rope, does his pose, and out of nowhere, fucking explosion on top of my head. Fucking pyros exploding on top of my head. Like I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
That's so,
yo, what the? I got fucking. I almost shit my pants. But
that's
like,
so funny.
it was a fun match. I'll give that one a B plus. I only because it ended in a count out, and we didn't, and they brawled into commercial break. So, but then they brought it to commercial break, and then they showed Cody on the. I don't know if they showed it for you on TV, but they showed Cody on the screen coming, walking towards the gorilla. I don't know if they showed that for you on TV.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, they showed us. They showed that to
oh
us.
yeah,
They always showed.
yeah, I don't know. They showed that Cody, and then they basically walked away on their own paths, which kind of bothered me. They slowly walked away with their own path with the Reds. I got to see the Hurricane though, run towards Bobby and help him. It's always good to stand back. He should have told him, "Stand back, Bobby," but he didn't.
Yo,
So
good.
it didn't listen.
That would have been hilarious. You get a cruiserweight trying to tell Bobby Lashley to stand back.
And then this is where I
A
mark out
retired,
completely.
a retired cruiserweight.
This is where I mark out hardly. You hear the, and then wrestling has one away family, and the pyro blew out my ears. I was deaf. Hold up my Cody sign like a little mark I am.
Oh,
Like a little mark that I am, and marked out for Cody. I truly enjoyed him. He did his promo. His promo was really fucking good. He basically said, I'm afraid of Brock, so I want to fight Brock. Brock, you want to fight me at Backlash?"
he said everybody in their right mind should be afraid of Brock Lesnar,
No, if I saw Brock
but I
Lesnar
still want,
charging at me,
but I still want to fight him.
if I saw Brock charging at me, I would fucking shit my pants. I would shit my
Basically,
absolute pants. I would be like, oh my god, I would just die right now. Just die right. It's over.
yeah, nah.
Oh Jesus. And then that promo was really good. I was really hoping that he would wrestle that night, at least a dark match, but it's whatever. It's okay. I'm cool with it. I got to see Cody live. I got his auto. It's cool. Following forward, we got the Usos versus I was about to say American Alpha, but that's Jason Jordan's not there anymore. Alpha Academy, which this match was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was a fun tag team match from both
It
ends.
was. It's always fun to see Gable and Otis in a fight that they had no business being in and just looking
Good.
amazing.
They look amazing. I thought they were gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, they're gonna beat the Usos, and then Roman's gonna be more pissed at them for losing to American or to what are they called? Alpha Academy. Like, you know what I mean? Wouldn't it add more heat to them, the Usos? Wouldn't you think? Like, oh, losing Usos losing. Let's add some more shit to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That match was fun. I got to see Otis do that
I mean,
great.
honestly, did anybody actually think that the Usos would lose?
There was that. It was cool seeing Otis do the worm in person. It looked goofy. It looked goofily crazy how he can do it. And that I'll give that one a B. Oh,
Yeah,
let's
no, it was a great match.
also let's not figure this out. Go back to Cody. He also acknowledged the rubber chicken.
He did acknowledge the rubber chicken. That's because you know what's even more what did he say? Embarrassing than laying there looking up at the lights with a rubber chicken 3 feet from your head.
And there was
It's
also
so
someone made a sign like a cardboard cutout of a chicken the rubber chicken just as Cody, which is even more funny.
Oh yeah, no, they had signs all over the building. Cody fears the rubber chicken. Uh, Roman doesn't need Solo. He's got the chicken. Like it's so funny. There's so many signs that were just absolutely perfect for that night.
And then we got a backstage promo that we also couldn't hear in the arena because the audio was ass of Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky talking about. Bailey was originally supposed to fight Bianca in the triple threat, but then Io and Dakota's like, "What about our time?" And then they throw. He talks to Adam, whatever the fuck, and then Io gets put in the match and against Piper Niven and Mia Yim, and I kid you not, Mia Yim comes out and the arena was literally silent. I could drop my pen.
Michin. Her name is Michin.
It says Mia Yim right here, so
Oh
blame that
God.
on them. Um, you know what's funny too? Shelton Benjamin visited my job on the Friday or on Sunday. That was funny, but
Did he?
I wasn't
Did he?
there. I wasn't
Did he,
there.
did he try to hug Brock and get thrown out of the ring anyway?
Oh Jesus!
Royal Rumble 2021.
But
Let's
Mia Yim
go.
comes out. Piper Niven gets a huge pop. Io Sky gets a huge pop. And that match was pretty fun to watch. Piper Niven is really good.
Sorry, that was Royal Rumble 2020, I think.
Yeah, we're 2020. Piper Niven was fun to watch. Io Sky was fun to watch. Mia Yim was fun to watch. It was a fun triple threat match. I'll give it a C plus.
Yeah, when you do these things right, like this is how you do this right. Like not to not to throw shade at somebody else on the other side of wrestling television.
Learn how to use your women, Tony Khan.
Homeboy, I'm still mad that Homeboy saw three ex WWE people and called them homegrown talent.
And there you go. And you know what was the most my highlight of that match from the triple threat match was the guy sitting next to me was like Piper's gonna kill you, and then Bailey goes, "Shut the hell up before I kill you." It was fucking hilarious. He goes,
I,
that shit was funny.
I love me some heel Bailey. She's just so great.
It was so funny. I love Bailey. And then the main event is up next. Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa. This match was pretty fun.
It was
Um,
pretty fun, especially knowing that it was never going to go the way that the fans wanted it to go.
yeah. He cut a
But
promo after. I'll talk about the promo. He cut a promo after when it went off the air.
you were, you were not going to have Solo lose two matches in a row. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, he didn't really win. He won pretty unfairly. But anyway, we'll get to that.
Doesn't matter. He still got a pinfall victory.
Keith got people at home, villain at home. They got Sammy and Riddle running into the arena from the outside. They did not show that to us in the arena, but we'll get back to that soon.
It probably did, but you were probably focused on the ring and not on the screen.
No. They didn't show it to us. I was literally in front of that. Even though I hate the Climate Pledge Arena's new monitors, it's two monitors, but they only use one, and it's a triangle shape. It's ugly. But they showed everything on the giant TV fucking stage that I hate. But they showed it
That
on there, but they didn't show it at all. I'm just letting you know. Like that whole thing was just whatever. And then KO comes out, Solo, big pop. Solo comes out, big pop. The match was pretty. I like the match. These two can go. I like Solo.
was great. I want to watch these guys fight for a while.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. The Usos interfere with the distraction of the ref, and then Kevin Owens takes the L. But then they ambush him at the end of the match. But for some reason, the people in the arena don't know. Sami Zayn's music hits, fucking crowd goes fucking nuts. Riddle is with
Yep.
him. They take out the Usos. They take out Solo. They go in a little brawl. They take him out one by one. Stunner to Solo or to one of the Usos. He was gonna go for the running the what's it called, the kick that he does.
Yeah, Sammy was gonna do the haluva kick on Jay, but he got pulled out by Solo.
And that was that, and they walk away, and I think that's what closes the show for the TV viewers, right?
Yep.
And I enjoyed the Raw. It was pretty fun. I wish there was a dark match with Cody after, but it just whatever. I'm cool with it. Whatever.
Or anything with Seth because he wasn't even there. 'Cause he's
Anything
such a-
or Austin Theory because he was in the back, but he just did. I think you know what happened. It was reported that Sammy and Riddle got there for the last hour of Raw, and I think also Theory arrived in Seattle for the last hour of Raw. That's my. You think so?
I'm sure that if they had Theory at all, they probably would have used him for something earlier in the show. He's got no business being anywhere near that main event.
So yeah,
So
no, but at least a dark match, something would have been nice.
yeah, Rollins versus Theory of '97. Here we go.
Like I wouldn't mind it. I would have enjoyed it just to see both of them there. I really wanted to see them both, but it's okay. They'll come back
Did
sometime
you
next year.
did you call out of work on Tuesday, telling him you had the A Town down?
Oh Jesus Christ! No, I didn't. I tried my best, and they didn't, and I didn't. So I had to go and struggle. But I did get to leave early, so I'm not complaining. I know Kevin Owens cut a promo. He basically said how grateful he is and how WrestleMania. This is like how grateful he truly is to have this moment with Sammy and everyone, and have that Mania moment, and have that he. It was basically like a grateful kind of promo, and how he told all of us that to cherish things, and it was like a charming kind of promo. After I didn't record it because I wanted to like listen to it, and I didn't really care about recording it. But I know someone probably recorded it and it's out there somewhere. And that's basically how it
Yeah.
was. And then their music hit. They walked out. They're saying bye to everybody. They're taking photos. And that was. I started walking away, and that was Raw.
So I gotta ask you,
Hmm.
how many Raws have you been to before this?
Fuck. Keith, I'm going to be honest. I've been going to WWE events since 2011, 12, and I cannot remember. I've been to so many fucking Raw. The last Raw I can remember was I went to the last Raw in Seattle, which was before they renovated the Key Arena into the stupid before they renovated it, which was the Raw in 2018 before Super Showdown, where it was the only cool memory I have remember of that Raw was the Undertaker and Kane beating up DX. Remember when
Yeah,
when Triple H and
yeah.
Undertaker fought? This was before Shawn Michaels came out of retirement, but it was cool to see Shawn Michaels fight Kane for a little bit, and Undertaker chokeslam on Triple H and tombstone him. I've never seen the Undertaker live from my memory, because I'm trying to, like, if you want me to remember back then, I was a kid and I can really remember. I just
Well,
remember.
no, I'm not trying to get you to remember back then, but there's like any Raw that you can remember being at the past.
Oh yeah, and
Were they
Daniel Bryan's retirement. I was there. I was there for Daniel
were,
Bryan's retirement.
were were any of those Raws anywhere near as good as the one that you went to just this week?
Those Raws had their moments, but they were not as good as this Raw.
Okay, so now I'm going to tell all of you fans the plan here,
If it
because
happens.
Sponge just had a birthday and he's been to Dynamite and Rampage already this year,
Mhm.
and he was at Raw already this year. I'm telling him that for the channel and for the gram, I'm kidding, for the friendship,
Oh Jesus, this guy said
that
the gram.
Sponge needs to get on a plane and head his ass over towards New York City in July. We want to go to SmackDown. We can literally run a live from Madison Square Garden. He's never seen Madison Square Garden.
I've
You,
only been
you,
to California, Oregon, and Idaho.
you guys have to get him, peer pressure him if you need to go to the world's most famous arena. It's SmackDown. It's going to be the better show going forward anyway.
Bro. So yeah, I will. I actually,
Oh my god, don't say bro. I fucking hate Riddle so much.
I'm gonna try to do what I do to get there and see if I can make plans for that. Also, I was gonna say the last Daniel Bryan's retirement was a moment, and the tables match was a moment. I think it was the Dudleys and the No, sorry, it was no. I think the Dudleys were there. I don't remember. I know Mark Henry and the New Day versus the Usos and someone else. It was a tables match.
I mean, I get the Dudleys, but bro, do you even say yeah?
Oh shit, yeah, and the Raw were the I did see them live too. I got to see them.
Nice.
They fought the B team. Remember them?
Yeah.
B team, B team. Whatever. Yeah, I got to see the Revival live, which was pretty dope, and I haven't seen them live since because they decided to lie to me at AEW. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. And I can't remember the last. Oh, and before that, Raw was a live event, and I got to see Daniel Bryan and Kane in a. I think it was a street fight, and that's all. And the lucha, the Sin Cara.
And then let's not forget what was it, fucking Stomping Grounds or whatever the
Oh
hell it was
shit! I
called.
completely forgot about it because it was a really bad pay per view. But it was fun to be there. But it was a really bad pay per view. And I,
Pay-per-views are always fun to be at.
but
I mean, it's always way more fun to be there for the live experience than it is for TV.
and I was there for Stomping Grounds live. I got like a floor seat, and Roman beat Drew. Kofi beat Dolph in a steel cage in the most randomest steel cage for no reason. Seth beat Baron Corbin with special guest Lacey Evans. That was stupid as fuck. Becky beat I forgot who. Otis. Daniel Bryan beat Otis and Tucker in the tag team match with the Rowan. It was fun. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I've been to too many fucking events to remember. I've been going since I was a child, so I've always had that fun. And I always have to, you know what? I have to give thanks to my former neighbor and someone I considered a close friend. Her name was Glenda, and she would always give us free tickets anytime they were in town. She used to work at the Key Arena, so she would give us free tickets all the time. So it was cool. So that's how we would get our ways into Raws and stuff. So there's that.
Nice.
So now that we wrap up Raw, I give Raw an overall A. I'm being nice. I'm giving Raw an A. What do you give it? We went from numbers
I'll
to
give it a,
letters.
I'll give it a solid B plus.
I wasn't gonna go with that, but I'm
We
being
we
nice just because I was there.
we, we, we mentioned Daniel Bryan a whole bunch. I'll give it a solid B plus.
So there you go. And any final remarks for this Raw for this review?
I'm just really glad that Crybaby Seth wasn't on it. Yeah.
Peace, y'all. See you on the next one.